So Salman, there's been a lot of criticism about Terence Crawford's resume. People saying Crawford's not fought anybody, although he's an undisputed light welterweight champion. His resume is very weak. He hasn't fought anybody. If you were to dissect Crawford's resume, what would you say about Crawford, his resume, Crawford as a fighter? What would you say?
To be honest, he was undisputed 140 pounder. He fought the guys he needed to get him to the position he is. He came up. He wanted to get a world title at the welterweight division. He fought Jeff Horn. You got to realize Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao, you know, and then Crawford dealt with Jeff Horn pretty comfortably, you know, seeing that Jeff Horn was with a bigger man. He offered a fight straight to Danny Garcia and Khan. Khan accepted the fight. Danny Garcia, I don't know what the situation was with that, but I don't think Danny Garcia fancied that fight because he knows Terence Crawford's an animal. You know, he knows Terence Crawford's not, you know, he's about business. Terence Crawford, he's a top quality fighter, and you got to realize Danny Garcia is coming off losses to Sean Porter and Keith Thurman, so him to go in the deep end again, he needs like a tune-up fight now. Danny Garcia does another couple of tune-up fights.
He's fighting somebody, isn't he? Is that Porter that fighting Ugas?
No, Porter's fighting Ugas, and Ugas is good. Apparently.
Yeah, but Garcia's fighting somebody as well.
Yeah, he's fighting somebody. I don't know, but he needs another 2 fights to win, build up confidence, then go into a big fight. Because you got to realize if Khan beats Crawford, then basically there could be a fight between Khan, Thurman, Khan, Pacquiao. If Khan beats Crawford, I think Khan will get the Pacquiao fight. I genuinely think that fight will definitely happen then. I can't see why that fight won't happen. I definitely think that will happen.
I think there'll be a rematch if Khan wins.
Yeah, there'll be a rematch, obviously. But to be honest, I can't wait till that fight itself. But yeah. Yeah,
so why do you think Crawford's resume gets so much criticism? Do you think he's not fair?
I don't think no one wants to fight him because you got to realize Crawford's willing to fight everyone. I don't think Crawford's the type of fighter to duck. I just think he wants to fight the top out there. You know, at 140, he fought the best he could. He was undisputed, right?
Yeah.
Adrian Broner wasn't undisputed, was he?
No.
Adrian Broner was at 140.
Nope.
So Adrian Broner wasn't able to accomplish the things that Terence Crawford did. Adrian Broner didn't even challenge Crawford, but Crawford would beat Adrian Broner. But to be honest, now that he's in the welterweight division, let's judge him now. Because even when Khan went up to 147, people said, "Oh, who has Khan fought?" Let's be realistic. Who had he? You know, even when he was at 147, people were like, "Oh, he's not. Who has he fought? This, that, the other." You know. Yeah, you got to realize, like, even when Callum Smith beat George Groves, people are like, "Oh, no, Callum Smith's got no experience. He can't beat George Groves." It doesn't always work like that, you know. If you're a skillful fighter, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to mix it, you know, with the top guys, and you know, sometimes you have to start somewhere. You know, you have to start somewhere. You can't just write someone off saying, "Oh no, he's got no experience."
The eye test says with Terence Crawford that he's an exceptional fighter.
You can see, man. When you look at a fighter, you can see whether he's class. It's the same with any sport. You can see that this guy has potential. You know, you can just tell by looking at someone that this guy's class. Like, look at the way he's moving. Look at the way he's gliding around the ring. Look at his punch power. Like, I'm not lying. Like Gervonta Davis, just looking at him, the way he fights, he's class, man. You can just tell. Like Lomachenko, someone like that. You can just look at him and think that this guy's class. Like, how's he that good? Even Anthony Joshua said today in the press conference, he didn't even know what pound for pound was. So someone said, "Oh, it's to do with skill." So Joshua said, "No, that's not me. Then that's Lomachenko. He's got way more skill." He's like, I'm more to do with power and stuff. You know, Joshua said that today. That if it's to do with skill, then Lomachenko hands down. You know, because these guys are realists. You know, that's how it is. But Crawford, he's definitely up there, man. Crawford's class, man. You know, I think Crawford has shades of Mayweather in him. I'm being honest. I think he's
he's switcher as well.
Yeah, and you know, I think he has a potential of staying undefeated because of his style. He's a good offensively and he's very good defensively. So that can mean you can stay undefeated for a long time, like how Mayweather did. That's the recipe to stay undefeated. Be a very offensive, but be a very good defensive fighter at the same time, and have a good chin. And that's the recipe to success, and to stay undefeated.
There you go, guys. I think Crawford gets a lot of bad stick about, you know, his resume, but, you know, there's no doubt that he's an exceptional fighter, and eventually he'll probably fight the fights that you want to fight, that you want to see, and we'll get to see how good he is. And he starts on April 20th against Amir Khan. We find out how good Terence Crawford is. Leave your thoughts, guys, and guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and see you guys in the next video.